Hello and welcome back to Skyblock with Create Mod. In the last episode, we brought in new machines to our factory, started creating cobblestone, generating iron. In this episode, we're bringing in even more machines so that we can create everything up to andesite alloy and shafts. We're also working on a special project and trading with villagers. See you after the break. This is Minecraft Skyblock, where we are stranded on our island above the void. From nothing but a few items, we build this world up, but with a twist. We have the Create mod. Welcome back. You may have noticed that it's taking a little longer for me to get this episode out, and that is because I've lost audio for about 3/4 of the footage that I shot. So this episode is being put together with audio voiceovers after the fact or reshot segments completely. We are going to start off with time lapses of the new item generators in the factory, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is get diamond armor, finally. Looking good. All right, let's start those time lapses. Alright, we got some new factory machines. Let's go through them. Here we have the sand generator. This takes in gravel and turns it into sand and clay. Alright, the sand and clay generator works like this. Input gravel is brought up this belt on top of these 6 crushing wheels, and it is crushed into sand, flint, and clay. The flint is immediately dropped into the void. I really don't need more flint. The sand and clay are brought around this funnel. If this funnel can pick up sand, it'll drop it into this chest. I'll pull one out. And yep, right there. Excess sand and clay are brought up this conveyor belt, dropped down into this washer, where the sand is washed into clay, or the clay gets to pass through directly up to this belt and into this chest. At the moment, I've turned on this funnel so we can see how this operates. Let me turn this back off, and we should start seeing this fill back up. And it won't take too long for this thing to be full of clay again. So that is the sand and clay generator. Now this goofy farm is the dirt generator. So, gravel is brought in and combined with dirt that's already in the system to create coarse dirt on these mechanical crafters. The coarse dirt comes through here and is loaded into what I'm calling the rotor. The rotor is doing 3 things. It's placing down the coarse dirt, it's running a plow over the coarse dirt to turn it into regular dirt, and then the drills are mining the dirt back up. Let me slow this down, maybe we can see it happen. Try that. There goes the plow. This is the drill, drilling it back up. And then there's the deployers placing the coarse dirt. On the output side, I have a barrel that buffers dirt before it goes into the output. This is the dirt that's recycled to build the coarse dirt again. I needed a lot of dirt for our special project today, so I have 4 chests in the ground here, along with the output chest, and she's nearly filled back up. So that is the dirt generator with rotor. This guy here is the combination soul sand and quartz generator. Sand is brought into here, is immediately dropped down into a soul sand generator. It goes through this depot barrel combination to be brought over into the output chest. I've diverted some of the output chest into this chest here for storage. That way I can get it anytime I want. And then back there, soul sand is outputted, brought over to a washing station, and washed into quartz and gold. I'm dumping the gold out right now. It's a trickle. I don't really need it. I might revisit this because gold sheets would be good for precision mechanisms. And that is the soul sand and quartz generator. This machine here is what I'm calling the diorite engine. I was told that diorite was a major bottleneck in the system, so I went completely overkill. This has 5 independent crafting grids, each one creating diorite at the same time. These mechanical arms on each side pick up the input items of quartz and cobblestone and place them into the funnels on the crafting grids. These are buffered by hoppers. Now this allows the crafting grids to immediately get another item. If I used a funnel right up against the crafter, then it would only input 1 item at a time, and it would be very slow. So that is the diorite engine. Here's the andesite generator. It combines cobblestone and diorite to create andesite. So diorite is brought along this line, the funnels bring it into these basins. On the other side, we have the same thing for cobblestones, brought into these basins and then mixed. These are outputted onto this central belt, brought around and stuck right into the output chest. Very simple. Alright, this last machine is very much like the previous machine. Iron is brought into this chest. It is placed into this mechanical crafter, which turns it back into iron nuggets. The crafter puts the nuggets onto this belt, which are picked up by these funnels into these basins. On the other side, we have andesite being pulled in by funnels into this side. Now, here's where things differ a little bit. The newly minted andesite alloy is put into this barrel, where it is buffered to drop a stack of 16 at a time. That is brought onto this depot, where half of it is dropped through this bottom funnel, and whatever's left is brought onto this top funnel. The top funnel onto this belt runs through the saw, which turns it into shafts. If either side backs up, all of the output is diverted to the other chest. So up here we're full of shafts. This is backed up. All of the output is being placed into this bottom chest where andesite alloy is being generated. So these are the new factory segments, new factory modules. I think the next items in the factory will be small cogs, large cogs, gearboxes, etc. But first, let's get started on my special project. If we come up here to the top of the mob farm, I've set up a large vault and a cannon. I've got the schematic placed in the world already, and I've generated this materials checklist and have been collecting materials for quite a while. So we start going through here. We got 4 cauldrons, 8 bookshelves, 30 carrots, chests, 6 stacks of cobblestone, 21 cobblestone stairs, 15,000 dirt, you know, just a little. Some glass panes, mossy cobblestone, oak door, oak fence gate, oak leaves, oak logs, oak planks, oak slabs, oak stairs, oak trap door, stripped oak log, stripped oak wood, 7 stacks of torches. Just a lot of stuff. In fact, it took me a few minutes to get the oak. Up on your screen now, you should be seeing my quick and dirty oak tree factory, which I supplemented with bone meal and ran off the internal steam engine. Yeah, that thing was ridiculous. So, if you guys can venture a guess as to what I'm going to be shooting out of this cannon, let me know in the comments. And without further ado, let's start another time lapse and you guys get to see my special project. I've been wanting to do this since the beginning of the season. That's right, everyone. I went into a super flat world and copied a schematic of a village that I liked. I then went through and loaded it into a test world, made sure that the entire thing was properly lit up so no mobs would spawn, converted some of the areas into path blocks so that slime wouldn't spawn in those slime chunks, and brought the whole thing into our Skyblock world. We now have a village. I will be moving these villagers into that village so that we have a nice lively place to go that's not void. First thing I'm gonna do is modify one of the houses so that slimes won't spawn on it, and then I will start adding grass blocks to different areas because I farmed up a bunch of grass blocks in order to turn all of this dirt into beautiful grass. This house right here, you can see, is in one of the converted slime chunks. So I need to simply go up here and carpet the roof. Carpets will prevent slime from spawning. All right, that house has been spawn proof. Now I want to place some grass to start converting this dirt. I've got grass spread out to all the main areas. This won't take too long to spread. Check out this village. I'm loving this. It's nice to have something of a regular world in Skyblock, let alone a whole village. We even got some natural chicken spawning over there. I might put a forest, a little bitty forest over here. We'll see. I copied the lamppost design and spread it around. I'm not sure if I like it. I might change it out to some sort of invisible lighting, because there's a little bit too many of them. Alright, let's move over some villagers. I've opted to use some boats, and I should be able to pick up some regular villagers here. Alright, we got one villager. We need at least 2 to get a population started. Looks like he's already attracted to something. Maybe he found a bed or a job that he wants. Maybe it's just the bell. Alright, I got all the villagers in what I'm calling the bus, so I can move them all at once. You see that all the seats are glued together, and this bracket all to this minecart. Furnace minecart did that. Right, hopefully this goes well. All I should need to do is assemble. Yep, got him. Put in some coal. Off she goes. This is freaking awesome. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh, that's not good. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Assemble it. Alright, assemble, let's put in some coal. And off she goes. I'll come with this time. Alright, I only heard a little bit, but we're here. Alright, let's get these professions dotted around here. The lecterns in here. We already got a couple. There and there. Looks like this villager and this cow have already trapped themselves. There you go. This terracotta house could be the Fletcher's place, I think. You know what? Let's put all the Fletchers in here. There we go. Could have used a church for our clerics, but I don't have one. Put our grindstone over here. Hello. Huh, got a leather worker. Well, they've taken to the town square. Looks like they're taken to their new village. We're gonna have a child. First child of the new village. What's up, little guy? So, what do you guys think we should call our new village? Let me know in the comments. Alright, I went ahead and planted a bunch of the saplings that I had and created this little, I don't know, park kind of forest area. I think it needs to be filled in some more, but it's coming along real nicely. We actually have something that feels a bit natural rather than hand-built. Of course, our entire village is very lively now. We've got kids being born and, well, golems in places, villagers working at their stations in the houses. It's a very lively place. And it's much more appealing than a villager trading hall where they're all smashed together. Alright everybody, that's about all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked the video, you know what to do. If you didn't like the video, you also know what to do. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have a name for this village, please let me know what I should name this village. Alright everybody, have a good one, and goodbye!